Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a change to my hair and just pull it up. I know it looks messy, but it's the way that it's meant to be messy. So anyway, today we have a Sephora VIB wish list and recommendations. The Sephora VIB sale is coming up soon. I'll leave down below specific dates, but it is a 15% off for VIB Rouge and VIB. And if you're a beauty insider, you get 10% off, which is still pretty good, at least here in Chicago. Taxes are almost like 10% sales tax, so it's still pretty good. It's like tax-free pretty much, at least for me in this sale. Maybe if you're in another state, it might be a better deal for you, but let's move to my recommendations first. I have 3 eyeshadow palettes, and the first one I would like to mention, let's go from less expensive to most expensive. So for the least expensive is the new Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I reviewed this palette and I've done a makeup tutorial, and it was my March favorite, so I'll link down below those links as well in the description down below. But this palette is awesome. Sometimes you get bored of using a product, but this one I haven't got bored at all, and every time I use it in a different way I just love it. So this is the colors, and I think it's really versatile. You can use this eyeshadow palette easily for a day look, minimal to a smoky eye. So I like that, and I think it's great for spring right now, those pinky colors. And also for summer you can add some more warmth like sienna or rustic. I think that's great. Of course, any time of the year. The more I use it, the more looks I come up with, and every time it's a look that I really like. Sometimes looks you're not really like into them, but right now every single look I've done, I love it. So this is one I highly recommend, this eyeshadow palette. My second eyeshadow palette is quite a bit of a price jump, and it's the Pat McGrath Mothership 4 Decadence. And in case you haven't seen it, this is the eyeshadow palette. Beautiful colors. This is the only eyeshadow palette I own from her, so I recommend this eyeshadow palette because I've worn it. But I think this is a great timing to actually get one of her other palettes. I've heard great things about them as well, so I think my recommendation is one of her eyeshadow palettes. So go for the one that you think you're gonna wear the most, because they are expensive. But just so far from this formula, it's awesome. I love how it applies, and it has like a sophisticated sheen, like an editorial, which I like. And I don't have anything like that in my collection. So not even from Natasha Denona. These are different. So I really like that. The colors are beautiful. I love the purple and the blues, so this is my recommendation, but I think you should still choose the one that you think you're gonna wear the most. Next eyeshadow is the Natasha Denona Lila palette, which, come on, look at those colors. I recommend this eyeshadow palette if you are into these colors. I love wearing this type of colors for spring and fall, but I love like wearing like lavender pinky colors for spring. So I think the sale just arrived right on time, so you can get this palette for those spring looks. But of course you can wear it any time of the year. But all these colors are beautiful. The mattes blend really well. I love wearing this matte color and that one. These two matte, I like wearing these two matte colors with that one for an everyday look. And then I still have the rest of the eyeshadow palettes for bolder looks. So I think this is great. This is probably one of my favorite Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. But if you prefer warmer tones, go for the Sunset palette. But if you are into these colors, I highly recommend this palette. Next, for face, I recommend the Fenty Beauty matte sticks. I haven't tried their shimmer sticks, so I don't know about those, but at least the matte ones, I really like them. And the two that I like is Mocha and Amber. Mocha is, here I'll just swatch it. So this is Mocha, that's Mocha, and Amber. So Mocha is at least on my skin tone, is a bronzer, while Amber, I use it as a contour. I think if you're any darker than me, probably this one Amber will look ashy, but the brand has a lot of shades, so I'm sure you're gonna find a contour match for you. And this bronzer is beautiful. I'm wearing the bronzer right now, which just blends into the skin and is really easy to blend. And I am still using Amber really lightly to contour, but I'm lightly contouring, so I hope you can see a little bit. I think you can see it slightly. But I really like them. So if you are into wearing cream products for spring and summer, I think this is a great timing to get one of these matchsticks. Next product is the Anastasia Beverly Hills with Amresi, however you pronounce her name, highlighter. This highlighter is beautiful. I think it's very versatile. I think the color works well for several skin tones. I don't know how it would look in really, really light skin tones, but besides that, this highlighter works for any skin tone. It blends really nice. I like that it's buildable, so it's really easy to start with just a light hand and you can wear it for office makeup, or just go with a stronger hand and build it up. And either way, it looks great. I don't think emphasize texture, neither pores, or at least on my skin, but I really like it. I think this highlighter is very pretty because even though it's a powder, I think it looks a little bit like a sheen. Not necessarily like boom, you have highlighter, but it's more of a sheen, which I like that. So next product is the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. I had this product probably for 2 weeks and I'm already recommending it to you because I really like it. I did a demo, which I link down below, and I've done a formal review on my blog, so I'll leave also that link. But this is what it looks like. I think the colors are beautiful. I think this is gonna be great for spring and summer. Some people are into cream products during warmer months, but if you are into powders, I think these are gonna be great. I like the bronzer just to add some warmth to the skin, because sometimes I don't want to look like really bronze or contour. So I think it just adds a tiny bit of shape to your skin and warmth. So I really like that bronzer, and it blends beautifully. It's really easy to apply. This blush adds just a beautiful flush to the skin. Pink Sand is also adds some warmth and shape to the skin. It makes you look healthy. Now this bronzer is a little bit shimmery. I like wearing it with a dual fiber brush, just all over my skin and a little bit over my nose, just to add a little bit of a suntan, because it has a little bit of a red undertone. And these highlighters are very pigmented. This one is very gold, at least on my skin tone, and this one is it's pinky. So my favorite way to use them is mixing them both, and it looks very like a peachy sheen, and I really like that. Or how I wore it today, I'm wearing this one and I apply it with a dual fiber brush all over my cheek. I hope you can see it. So kind of like a shimmery blush, and I think it looks very pretty. Also, it smells like coconut, so if you don't like the coconut smell, you're not gonna enjoy this palette. But it doesn't transfer to the skin, so maybe if you still want it, just hold your breath and apply it really quick, and then just close it and you're good to go, because it doesn't transfer the smell to the skin. So really like it, and I think it's great if you can get it even with a discount. I'm adding a bonus of a recommendation because I wore it today and then I was going through the Sephora app and I saw that it was still in stock, even though it says that it's limited edition. But it's the Hourglass Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette, and this came through around the holiday 2017, and this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. It doesn't have glitter or shimmery, it just adds a beautiful sheen, which I'm wearing it today on top of my cheekbone, and it just adds, as I said, like a sheen. And I don't think it emphasizes pores, neither texture, and also you you can start with a light hand or build it up to a stronger highlighter. So right now it's just, I went in the medium side and I think it looks great. So I wanted to add this bonus because it was still in stock. I have a non-makeup related product and it's a deodorant. This is the healthy deodorant from La Vanilla. If you haven't tried La Vanilla, I highly recommend it. It's a cruelty-free brand and I've been using their deodorants probably for 7 to 10 years possibly. And I tried the coconut, lavender, grapefruit even. They just came with this new collection and I bought the vanilla and air for creativity. I don't know if it has made me more creative, but it definitely smells delicious and this is probably my favorite smell from the brand. It just smells, I don't know necessarily what notes it has, but I'll just tell you how it smells fresh. Like every time I smell it I feel clean. So I really like it, especially for the armpits. You want to make sure that you smell fresh down there. So I recommend trying this deodorant. It's $14, so it's a little bit pricey, so I always get deodorant whenever there's the sale. So that's it for my recommendations. We can move though to my wish list. So I'm gonna grab my phone and I'll probably show you on my phone because I don't know how to add pictures to video. I don't think iMovie allows you to do that. If you know how to do that, leave me a comment down below. I would really appreciate that. Alright, so for my wish list, of course I have a big... I'm just going to talk about my current wish list. If I mention everything that is in my wish list, it would be probably around a $2,000 bill, but I don't have $2,000 right now, and so I'm not going to talk about all those products. But things that are on my wish list is the new Too Faced Natural Nudes lipstick, which is the one that came with the It Just Comes Naturally collection. So that's the lipstick that from the collection. I want color Expose, which is like a mauve color. Another wish list is the Illumi Sheer Color Trio from Hourglass. It's this palette, which is cream products, and I heard really great reviews about this product, and I think it's a great timing for now going into warmer months because I like applying cream products throughout spring and summer. It's also $62 and I'm not paying that full price. Next wish list is an expensive one, and it's the Pat McGrath Mothership palettes. Since I tried that Decadence one, now I'm obsessed with her products. I'm obsessed with that formula, so I want to try more from her. And I want either the blue one or the one that is kind of purple. So I'm just going to show you right now the blue one. I don't know if I should go for the blue one or the pinky one. If you have a recommendation which one I should pick, make sure you leave a comment because I seriously don't know. And now a brand that it doesn't get talked a lot through the beauty community, and it's Still Our Beauty. I have one of their trios which it has a bronzer and 2 highlighters and it's really good. And they just released a new one, a new color, which is a holographic one. It's called Starless Holographic Highlight Palette. It looks very pretty, and I think would be, again, perfect timing to get your items that you want whenever you use them for spring and summer. So I'm interested in this palette because I know that their formula is good, and also they seem fun colors to wear throughout spring and summer. So that's on my wish list, and that's all that I have on my wish list. Realistically, like the possibilities that I might buy, I'm putting at around $100 to $150 budget. So it depends, either I go to the Pat McGrath palette or I skip it and I get more items. So, but that's my realistic wish list. Of course I have way too many products that I want to try, but I don't have that money, at least not at the moment. Maybe one day. But that's it. I would love though to hear your recommendations or your wish list. I think I love makeup, so I love talking about it, so don't hesitate to leave a comment down below with your products that you want to try or that you recommend to me. May the force be with you and with your wallets, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.